Damian Lewis, Prep Sports Nation here at Legacy Arena in Douglasville, Georgia. High school hoops action, the annual Douglas County Holiday Hoops Showcase featuring teams from around the metro, including right here in Douglas County. Speaking of Douglas County, the Tigers boys hoops team in action taking on Lithia Springs. They'd pick up a win in that one. And then on the girls' side, Lithia Springs girls looking for their first win of the season, unfortunately falling to the Midtown Knights. Let's check out action from both of those matchups. Picking up in the second quarter between Douglas County and Lithia Springs. Battle on the boards, and it's going to be Sean Williams for Lithia Springs with the putback, and that brings the Lions within 3, but back the other way we go, and Kamari Reed knocks down 3. That puts the Tigers up by 6, and then Reed another 3, and it's a 9-point lead for Douglas County. Third quarter, Lions charging back. Caleb McMichael, the corner 3 to bring Lithia Springs within 1, and then McMichael finds Uriah Scott, and Scott gets the friendly bounce and roll. Lithia Springs taking the lead, but the Tigers closing out the quarter on a 15-3 run here. Jarrell Hill, the drive and floater, that puts him up by 6, and then later in the period, little fast break action, and Reed through traffic. He'll lose the ball, but regain control, and he'll score. Douglas County up by 13, and here in the fourth quarter, Jaden Avery drives, floats one to give DC a 61-39 lead, and they go on to pick up the 67-48 win. Kamari Reed finishing with 19 points, Avery with 14. Here's head coach Keith Simmons.
A real team effort on defense, trying to get it together. We didn't have a key player out sick with the flu, so sometimes you don't know how that's going to go. I feel like the guys galvanized on the defensive end. Slow start, but then we got it together knowing that we got to get it on the defensive end. Kamari Reed really picked us up with his energy when he came in the game. Avery shot it really well, but I think it was a good team game. I think Tyson Jenkins coming back and his energy, getting on some of them 50-50 boards, I think led us to getting out in transition, and I think that's where we play the best.
Girls action, Midtown taking on Lithia Springs. Sonya Cox for the Lions with the 3. They get on the board first, and a little back and forth in this one early on. Haley Workman for the Knights. Nice short-range jumper. That gives them a 1-point lead. And then Tatiana Rittman for the Lions, launching one and banks the 3. Lithia Springs back up by 2. But then how about some nice defense? They forced the turnover, and Devin Bachman ends up with it. And then she'll get it out to Wortman, and Wortman, a little popcorn action, and she gives the Knights a 1-point lead. Second quarter, Bachman lighting things up, knocks down the 3 here. Midtown up by 4, and then Bachman from up top, count it, and it's a 9-point lead for the Knights. And Bachman not done here. The jumper giving the Knights a 16-point lead at halftime. And then in the fourth quarter, strong finish down low for Wortman. She finishes with 15 points, and that gives the Knights a 46-19 lead. And then Bachman, 2 of her 31 points here, as Midtown goes on to pick up the 63-24 win. Here's head coach Shantae Pope.
A little more hustle and hard, getting on the floor, the little things that we preach about in practice each and every day. Gelling together. I mean, with me this has been my first year, and learning them and they learning me, more just them just gelling together, trying to learn me, and focus on the little things. I'm big on the little things. The little things will get you over that hump.
All right, a couple of big wins there. Congratulations to Douglas County boys hoops and Midtown Knights girls hoops as they pick up day 2 wins of the Douglas County Holiday Hoops Showcase here at the Legacy Arena. From the Legacy Arena in Douglas County, I'm Damian Lewis from Prep Sports Nation.